Hey guys, it's Friday, Question Friday, the day I answer real questions from real people. Okay, so Fancy Greg asked the questions, and I will answer them. What do? Are you a student? I am no longer a student. I went to UC Santa Cruz for chemistry, but now I am working at a rock climbing gym, but hopefully I will be working in a lab soon. I interviewed for a lab assistant position at a hospital, and I'm waiting to hear back, so hopefully I'll get the job. If you could pick one color to represent your entire life, what would it be? Probably orange, because it's my favorite color. Which leads to the next question. Orange, orange, or orange? Orange! When are you gonna watch all those Disney movies you haven't seen? I will watch them soon, Claudia, I promise. I mean, I got Tangled out from the library, so you can't say I'm not trying. Favorite Disney character? This probably changes after every time I watch a new Disney movie, but right now, I definitely have to say Pascal from Tangled, the little chameleon, because, it's hilarious. What is your favorite smell of nature? You know, on like a warm spring day, just in the middle of a forest, and you just that forest scent just like seeps up from the ground, like all the leaves and the bark and the trees and the plants, and just that smell. I love that smell. Which Polaroid is your favorite one that you've taken? Oh, that's a tough question. I do have a favorite, but there are like several really close seconds, so I'm just gonna give you a top 5, if that's okay with you guys. So this one is my first shot on non-Polaroid film. I'm gonna talk about this in another video, but this company took over an old Polaroid factory, and they're called the Impossible Project, and they started making new film for Polaroid cameras. And so this is my first shot of that, and it's definitely my favorite. And close runners up are this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, that may have been more than 5, but I just loved them so much. Last concert? I don't go to concerts that often, so I think the last one I went to was the concerts at VidCon, but like, if you're talking about like the last concert that was just a concert that I went to, it was a Julie News concert, which was amazing. If you haven't seen her live, go do it now. Just do it. You won't regret it. When did you become a Nerdfighter, and how did you discover Nerdfighteria? So I became a Nerdfighter in spring of 2010 when one of my friends posted Hank's 51 Jokes in 4 Minutes videos on Facebook. And before you ask, no, she's not a Nerdfighter, she just found the video funny. But I thought that was the greatest video ever, and I started watching all of the other Vlogbrothers videos. And at first, I had no idea who this John character was. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I just want to see Hank. And yeah, so that's my beginning of Nerdfighteria story. Would you rather become the next companion to the Doctor or become a Time Lord? Oh, this is another tough question, but I would probably have to say I would rather become a Time Lord than become a companion to the Doctor, because of reasons. I don't envy the Doctor's life per se, but I think that it would be really cool to be a Time Lord. And I would have my own TARDIS. And I want my own TARDIS, guys. Have you been to the UK? If so, where? If not, why not? Yes, I have been to the UK. I went to London in New Year's 2009 because my high school marching band marched in the 2009 London New Year's Day Parade, which was a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite trips that I've ever been on. And yeah, I just love London so much. I really want to go back, and I like the Tube. I just love the Tube. It's like the best public transit system that I've ever been on, and I love public transit, if you didn't know. So yeah, I really want to go back to London. What is it like being one of only a few guys, relatively speaking, in the LBD fandom? So that's a really interesting question. For those that aren't aware, the viewership of Lizzie Bennet Diaries is 90% female and 10% male. That doesn't surprise me, because Pride and Prejudice is usually enjoyed more by females, and so it would make sense that Lizzie Bennet Diaries would be watched by more females than males. And whenever I tell people about Lizzie Bennet Diaries, they're like, really? Pride and Prejudice? You're into Pride and Prejudice? And the answer is, of course, yeah, I am. Why wouldn't you be into Pride and Prejudice? I'm okay with it. It's not that big of a deal for me. So, yeah. I hope that answered your question. Who is the person you most relate to in Squaresville? Oh, Casey, why would you do this to me? This is a tough question. I want to say Percy, because he always likes to joke around and he's into these really nerdy things. But I also want to say Zelda, because I can really relate to her situation with Wayne, like your friends telling you that, like, you shouldn't be with him, or her in my case, but you just don't listen to them because you're like, they don't know what they're talking about. So, yeah, can I relate to both of them? Yeah? Okay, good. Alright, so that's all the questions I have today. Thank you to everyone who asked questions. I hope I answered them adequately. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. What is it like to be one of only a few guys, relatively speaking, in the LBD fandom? Why are you turning on your car right now? I'm trying to film a video. And honk. So rude.